Hey, need some help. I've been using a magnet deck with some staples, but I can't get out of silver 3. Same while using the pendulum magician. Okay, I see this question a lot. I feel like a lot of people complain, how do I rank up? Like, what's going on? Like, why can't I, like, win? My decks don't work. The thing about it, you have to come into Master Duel with a plan. In my previous video talking about, like, how to get cards and how to get gems and craft points, I really emphasized the idea of coming in with a plan. You can build just about any deck you want. This deck is Virtual World. I'm almost done with it. I only need 1, 2, 3, 4 cards that are URs, and maybe I could just get rid of the Ash Blossoms for Cross, because I have, I think, 2 copies of Cross Out Designator. But I can probably get a third of that, or I could just run, you know, another. It just depends. But my point is, you have to come in knowing what you want to make. It's a ripoff to buy gems in this game. You're better off grinding for it because you get gems like candy by doing solo mode. But I digress. Let's say you want to really play this game free to play. You would play solo mode. You would save your gems until after you finish solo mode. Yeah, I would say wait until you have at least like 5 or 6k gems. I think you could do that too. So you could pull enough packs. After grinding solo and then going into the shop, you can make your deck. You're gonna have a crap ton of SRs and so many rares and normals. Let's say I wanted to build any deck right now. I'm gonna try to build Spellbooks. Spellbooks. I already have one of the cards. I have my baby girl, High Priestess of Prophecy. Her name is Junon. These are all the related cards. Here's what I could do. I have all these craft points, right? I can generate all the copies I need. I wouldn't run Star Hall. I don't need it. But I can run 3 Tower. I can make maybe a life. I can make 1 life. I would need SR gems for this. I also need SR gems for Book of Knowledge. I also need SR gems for this. We want to run 3 Crescent, so we can make that. We want to run 3 Power, we can make that. We need 3 Secrets, 3 Blue Boy, so that's fine. Let me go ahead and put all of these in the deck. I think I would only run 1 Power, but that's fine. We can run 2 Wisdom, makes sense. 1 Tower. No, we need 3. We need 3. Yup. We need 2 Alma. We need 2 Eternity. Okay. And then now the cards we need. I think we need 3 Spellbook of Knowledge. We need 1 Life. We need 3 Fates. We need, and then we need 3 Blue Boy. We need 3 Secrets. And then we need Jalgin. We need Jalgin. We need High Priestess of Prophecy. Jalgin. Right? We need Jalgin. Probably 2 copies of Jalgin. We would need... What else? We have Jalgin. I guess we have to run at least 1 Star Hall. I would run 1 Star Hall to guarantee Jalgin can be put in our hand or on the board. 1 or 2, so we could make 2. This deck is not very good, so I'm not gonna like go ham about like making this, but I'm showing you that I have a plan, and this is just because I've played Spellbooks for so long that I know kind of like what I want to make. The last 10 cards of this deck for the core would have to be trap cards. Rivalry of the Warlords, because I think, is it Rivalry? Is it the one that says you can only control 1 type of monster? Yeah, and so we only control spellcasters. So we could do that. We could do Solemn, right? I don't have like anything crazy. I could play, instead of the Solemn, I could play other cards. I could play the Imperm. I could play let's see. I could play Nibiru. I could play Ash Blossom. I'm gonna splice in some hand traps, right? You know, Maxi, etc. 41 doesn't sound like it's a bad. We basically have a whole deck here. Magician Soul is another card that's really useful, right? I could splice the Magician Engine in here, right? Where's Magician Soul? See, this is a UR. So I would need to play this too, right? But my point is, because I'm obviously not going to be able to build this deck to full completion because I lack the URs. But my point is, you're going to craft, right? I'm going to go ahead and, let's see. I want to get rid of an SR just to show you what I would normally do. So let's dismantle selected. And then we're going to get rid of some SRs we are not going to use. I'm never going to play Red Eyes, so I'll get rid of this. 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 I'll get rid of, like, I'm bulk removing out of my deck. Like, that's what I'm doing. I'm just bulk removing. See? And as a result, I'm gonna dismantle and I'll get SR CP points. I'm gonna get 80, my bad. Yeah, that's the correct math. That's 80. So dismantle, right? And then now I can go back and I have 95 super rare craft points. So I can go ahead and make a play set of anything I want here. Am I gonna do that? No, because I don't want to really build spellbooks like that. I don't. I'm not interested in building spellbooks anymore because the deck is just not good. I play spellbooks, so I have a decent idea of how to build the deck now. You probably would put other shit in here for traps. You wouldn't just put Rivalry of the Warlords. You could put something else. But that's my idea. You still need an extra deck too, but I'm not going to go over that. The only thing I'm going to tell you is that it will be like other decks where you're going to need to shell out URs. If you don't have a plan like me and you don't know what the fuck you're doing at all when you're trying to build shit, you need to go onto some websites. This is called Card Cluster. Card Cluster right here, and the Discord as well. The Discord, if you look at it, right, we in the Discord, we have pinned messages. We have places and resources you could go to, including Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel Meta. Shoutouts to DLM, you know, the kid or whatever. I hope I got his name right. You could go to masterduelmeta.com as well. The Discord, we always post decks in here. And like I said, we had a tournament a couple days back, and we always get the top 2 players to post their deck. So we're going to have another one next week, Thursday. So, yeah, I mean, there's so many places and resources to where you can look up what you need in order to build a deck, or if you don't have ideas, like what deck you want to build. Like I said, you could go to Card Cluster, and anything you want to build, you can make it. You want to click on the builds that have a picture on it, because it's going to show you the actual deck list for what it is. This is an entire deck build, and you could just take this and put it in here. So I'm going to type into the search bar Lyrilusc, just that, Lyrilusc, and make sure that you have cards you don't own turned on. You should see 2 cards up here. This deck tells me to play 3 Canary, 3 Sparrow, 3 Warbler, 2 Sparrow, Wagtail. So we want Tri-Brigades now, right? So Tri-Brigade, we want 3 Fractal, 3 Nerval, we want 1 Karaz, Kit, ED Crow, 1 Avian. So now we need to go back, because now we're in the magic section. Go to one of our Lyrilusc cards here, and you can click related cards, so you don't have to keep searching since it's in the deck. And we need Bird Call, so we're gonna get 3 of these. The rest of the cards we need here are staples. All of the pots, by the way, all of the Pot of Desires, Pot of Avarice, whatever, all of them are SRs. So, except for this, Pot of Riches. But Acquisitiveness, Prosperity, Extravagance, Avarice, Duality, Dichotomy, and Desires, all of them are SRs. So, they're actually pretty inexpensive. So, you can go ahead, we can add 3 Desires. The triple tactics we do not have. I don't have them. But you can add 3 of those. You'll need them to finish the deck 1 for 1. Right? We need 1 for 1. I'm just going to type in level 1. Or special summon level 1. Because you can search not even by card name, but also by card text. So special summon 1. And then we could type in level 1. And then we could scroll down. There should be a magic card soon. Here we go. See? 1 Tenki. 3 Droplet. 3 Forbidden Droplet. Call by the Grave. It's limited at 1 in the TCG. 3 Imperm. 1 Imperial Order. We do not have Imperial Order. But here's the thing. We just built the deck now. See that? There are some cards we're missing here. So, we just built Lyrilusc. You would obviously have to craft some of these cards if you don't have them. But, if you don't have some URs, you have to think to yourself, okay, what can I replace this with? I don't have triple tactics talent. That shit is a fucking UR. I have to spend mad craft points, which is going to require me to pull mad packs, which requires mad gems or money. So what can I do to replace this? You're going to have to think as a player, what is everyone playing right now? What does triple tactics want to do? What is its purpose? Triple tactics wants to stop hand traps. So a monster effect activating during your main phase specifically. So things like Ash Blossom, Max C, Frame Gear, Gamma, right? This card, triple tactics, is basically 3 ban cards in 1. Pot of Greed, Change of Heart, and Forceful Sentry. So what you can do instead is you can replace it for a hand trap. You don't have to play exactly to the deck build. So you could be like 3 Maxi, you could put in 3 Ash Blossoms if you wanted, or 2 Ash Blossoms, I only have 2, etc. You could play 3 Nibiru. Depending on what you're fighting so often, you could switch up what you're running. And so for me, if I was playing Plat 5, I'm in Plat 5 right now, so that's like the highest rank, one of the highest ranks. I would choose to play against the meta deck. So it would be Eldritch, it would be Tri-Brigade, it would be Drytrons, it would be, what else? Virtual World. It would be a ton of decks that would want to. Sky Strikers is another one. So what I'm saying is, essentially speaking, you want to build based around the meta. So I think a lot of people are special summoning right now. I would use Maxi. I would also think about using Nibiru, because even though they search, they're going to have multiple cards within the game to try to search their deck out. Yeah, Shaddoll Dogmatic Invoker is another one too. A lot of those decks just have so much advantage that I feel like Ash Blossom alone is not going to help you. So that's why I would add things like Maxi or Nibiru instead. So that's my opinion as far as how the meta is right now. You could also add other cards here. You could add, again, Call by the Grave. You could add Course Out Designator. You know, you have options to play with. So you have to think, because part of building your deck is also going to rely on the staples. The staples are probably the most expensive out of everything in the game, right? The staples are literally like 1 or 2 ofs that you need in the deck. Sometimes they're 3 ofs, and they're not in any other pack. Like Max C, how to obtain, there's no related cards, and the only way to obtain Max C is through the master pack or crafting it. What about Ash Blossom? How to obtain Ash Blossom? It's in the bundle deal, and then it's in a master pack. So you have to pull for it. These are all like staples are so hard to get because of this. fucking Cosmic Cyclone. Doesn't have an archetype to it. You have to pull it. So that's why you legit have to craft those specific cards instead of trying to pull for them. And you get whatever URs you get from a pack, you craft them off. So basically, to continue to explain this, you know, any UR that you want to make, it has to be a staple. You want to prioritize your staples and your extra deck. That's what you want to prioritize over everything, because you can put that in any other deck, right? All these staples that I have, they can go in any other deck that I own. So I would rather do the staples than a core card in the deck. The core of the deck is actually very inexpensive. So you want to focus a lot of your money, time, resources into staples, because all of the other cards are very cheap, because you can get those craft points easily through pulling the packs and dismantling all those packs. I'm not gonna save this, but you would take this deck, you go into solos, and you figure out how the deck works. If you're lazy and you don't want to do solo mode, you can go to draw 5 sample cards, and you will be able to test the consistency of the deck. You could also use this time to read what some of these cards do and see, like, okay, what can I go into from this, right? So if I was to tell you right now, this hand is really good, because this is actually a really broken hand, because you could search with Bird Call, you could use Karaz and special summon by discarding Kit. Kit would activate Engrave to let you pitch off Nerval, and Nerval would let you search for a Fractal. And then Warbler, you could also special summon this first and then special summon the Sparrow in hand. It's actually a really broken hand. It's a really good hand. It's a really good starting turn hand. And then if you draw an extra card, oh, this hand is ridiculous. Next hand, damn, I got double hand trap. So I have double hand trap. I have double imperm. I have Call by the Grave. I'm not letting my opponent play. And then if I draw another one, I got a 1-for-1. Ridiculous. Next hand. Oh, Karaz. I pitch off Nerval. Nerval will search for Kit. Pitch off. Get for Fractal or whatever else I need. I could get Fractal from my deck to my hand through Nerval, right? And then I have Maxi and Forbidden Droplet. If I draw another one, damn, I got the Barrel Canary. I get to pop off now. Pot of Desires. I'm drawing too. Damn, my hand is ridiculous. You know, like, this is... If you're lazy, you could just use that function and then read what the cards do and figure out, like, what their purpose is. If you're net decking, right? What I'm telling you is that you guys need to come in to Master Duel with a plan on what you want to build, and don't just build a deck just because, damn, I saw fucking Jaden, I saw Yusei play Stardust, I want to play that deck. You could think that way, and that's fine, but what you need to realize is not only did Yusei play Stardust, but he was an anime character. So he had cheap ass cards that were only in the anime, and he already had the deck built. You don't even know what they be playing in their deck. You be seeing them have like 70 cards in their deck because they play so many different cards. So I'm just letting you know, right? Like, at the end of the day, you are not Yusei Fudo. So I'm going to need you to type in Stardust, right? And I'm going to need you to read all these cards and be like, I want to make these cool cards. How do I go about making this fucking Stardust? How do I go about making fucking Shooting Quasar Dragon? Because Yusei was doing combos too. He was playing Junk Synchron. He would fucking get Speed Warrior on the field. Then he would special summon Quillbolt from Grave or whatever the fuck. And he would basically just go off from there, right? He had a combo going from that point. Or, you know, he had other factors. And then the thing that the anime doesn't tell you is that you gotta run these hand traps, big dog. You gotta run these hand traps, big dog. Run these hand traps. Shooting Quasar. I wanna make Shooting Quasar. Are there some decks around this shit? Oh yeah, there are. Look, there's some decks around this, and they use cards like Synchron Carrier. Ooh, look, Junk Synchron, my favorite shit. They're using fucking Stardust Trail. Look at that, Stardust Trail. You know who that looks like? That's Akiza. You know who that is? That's girl like Akiza. That's Akiza. That's literally Akiza, bro. That's Akiza. literally Yusei's wife. So yeah, like you could build a deck and look it up of your favorite anime character and then learn how to fucking play that way too. You need to ask yourself, how do I want to play this game? How can I plan to build decks in this game? What do I fucking do? Right? That's what you have to ask yourself and be like, where can I go to find resources? But yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, let me know what you think in the comments down below. Did this video help you? Did it inform you in how to get into Yu-Gi-Oh? Did you enjoy the style of explanation? If so, you know, leave a thumbs up and leave a comment down below. Let me know if you are interested in Master Duel after this. What deck do you want to build? Tell me some deck ideas, and then I could probably link to you guys some deck profiles in the comments down below. And yeah, be sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so you know the next time I upload another video like this, be it Yu-Gi-Oh or fighting games. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.